Hello, my name is Will. I'm a technician at Mercedes-Benz of Westminster, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of how we measure the engine block if we have an excessive overheat condition. Would like to tell you, before we got to this point, we did some testing on the outside of the engine. We applied pressure to cylinder number 1, and that pressure was escaping into the cooling system. So that indicates failed head gasket, something wrong with the block, or something wrong with the cylinder head. Next step is to perform teardown and figure out how severe the damage is, what went wrong, all of the above. So one thing we do once we get the cylinder head off of the vehicle, we have feeler gauges. These are actually too big. This is just for video purposes, but we need to measure down to 2/1000ths of an inch. I have this straight edge here. It honestly just looks like a piece of metal, but the edge that's on the engine block is precision machined, so we can measure down to 1/1000th of an inch. And what I'll do, I'll go along and I'll stick my feeler gauge along the engine block, feeling where the gauge inserts or doesn't insert, and depending on the size of the gauge that inserts underneath the straight edge tells us the warpage of the block. And we will repeat that procedure on the cylinder head as well, and that tells us the extent of the damage of the overheat.